Hi everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Wednesday, and that means it's Walker Texas Ranger Day. And this week's episode is 99th Ranger. When a battered woman's dream to become a Texas Ranger is derailed because of her ex-husband's threats, Walker steps in to secure her place as the 99th Ranger. Okay, things I liked about this episode. Now, I really liked this episode. Now, one of the main reasons I like this episode is that up to this point, really all the Texas Rangers we've seen have been guys. This is the very first female Texas Ranger we've seen. And we will see her again in another episode, I promise. I think it might even be later on in this season. Yeah, it is. It's later on in the season she comes back. And then we get introduced to a second Texas Ranger within a few seasons. In season 7 or 8, I think, we get, or the last 2 seasons we're introduced to a second female Texas Ranger, and she kind of becomes one of the main characters, but we'll get more into that in a minute. Second off, it shows the process in which they go through to select a Texas Ranger. It's a part of the police force, but it's like the elite members of the police force, but just because you are a star officer in your precinct doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to become a Texas Ranger. There is a lot of competition to become one, and of course they need to make sure they're hiring the best of the best, and so there is a process to it. Now, whether or not what they put the recruits for the Texas Rangers through that was seen in this episode is true or not, I'm not sure. I have to say it probably is true to a degree. There probably are a lot of criteria that they have to meet. They probably do go on a patrol, an evaluation patrol with another Texas Ranger, more senior Texas Ranger, who makes an evaluation and makes the decision. They also state that there are only 99 Texas Rangers ever, which seems like a lot, and it is. 99 is a big number, but when you take into consideration that there are probably way more police officers in Texas, it actually is a very small number, so it does show that this is a very elite group that they are joining. Also, like the side, not the side story, but the part that is not Texas Ranger, it's her dealing with her husband and whatnot. It shows that anyone can be victimized, and it also, one second, Snickers. Kind of shows this what you can do to the steps you can take to protect yourself and those you love, and that even like the woman in this episode, she was a very strong woman. She pushed herself to get everything she's gotten, and worked very hard at it, and she felt that her home situation would be a black mark to keep her out of the Texas Rangers, and it turned out that by asking for help, it didn't show weakness at all. I mean, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're smart enough to know your limitations, and that there are things that you physically can't do on your own. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't a lot I didn't like about this episode. That is a theme with Walker. There's not a lot of Walker Texas Rangers episodes I hate. There maybe one or two. And so much like many other TV Talk episodes on Walker Texas Ranger, this one's kind of with the things I didn't like episode is very empty. There's really nothing worth putting in there that I didn't like. Okay, feel free to check out my other Walker Texas Ranger videos. You too. My other TV Talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already. Or feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. My name for those 4 sites are right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen within this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the links for the 4 sites I mentioned will be in the description section. Okay, I'd like to, YouTube subscribers, any videos that are not on my YouTube channel are on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description section. Facebook friends, basically the same thing. Any of my videos that cannot be found on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. The link will be in the description section. And to anybody who's interested, you can feel free to check out my Facebook group, Fanfic Corner. The link for that will be in the description section as well. I'd like to apologize for not posting a video in a while. Unfortunately, things were very crazy for me this summer, and I just didn't have a lot of time to watch my DVDs and then do TV talk videos on them. Unfortunately, that happens a lot with TV talk. I have to sacrifice something, and this is one of the first things that I have to cut from my daily routine when I have a lot on my plate. Okay. DreamWorks Dragons will be coming to an end within a few months, and that means there will be a new TV talk series opening for a new TV talk series on Sunday, and that also means that you guys get to vote and tell me what show you would like me to do a set of videos on. Your choices are Horseland, Outlaw Star, Dot Hack Sign, and Inuyasha. Voting is extremely simple. All you have to do is write a positive comment and or like or love a positive comment on one of the 4 shows listed, and whichever one gets the most votes is the one that I'll do a set of videos on. Please keep in mind that negative comments and dislikes do not count as votes, and if Inuyasha is selected, as of the posting of this video, I will go all the way through season 1 of the sequel, because that's what I have. I have all of Inuyasha and then season 1 of the sequel as of the posting of this video. Now that may change by the time I get to season 1 of the sequel. I may have season 2. I may have far beyond season 2. It depends on how which video is chosen and how regularly I do a video, which you guys know. Sometimes I go months without doing a TV talk video. But just so you guys know, that's how far we'll go with Inuyasha if it's chosen. Voting will be until November 6th, and hopefully this will be the very last time I'll have to push the date back. But if it does happen again, I will give you a heads up. You may vote as many times as you wish, but please keep in mind that in the event of a tie or no votes, I do have the final say. So far, the votes stand at 1 vote for Horseland and 2 votes for Inuyasha. But you have a little less than 2 months left to get your votes in, so be sure to make your voices known. Okay, please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already if you're watching on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.